Hello, we are going to make German Rouladen today. We Germans love traditional food, so I am going to show you how we will do it from scratch. Here I have bought the Rouladen meat from the butcher, very good meat, and I'm going to klopf it, which basically makes it more tender and makes it thinner. So the best thing to do is take a piece of wax paper like so and make this one hier oben drauf, yeah? And then we begin with the klopfing. This is a good klopfer von WMF. So we start here. Oh, the postman is coming. Ja, bitte? Ja, im 4. Stock. And it's finished. You should be able to see a little bit through the paper through a little bit, but it shouldn't be broken. So after that, oh yeah, take a look at these Rouladen. Lecker. After that, we need to take some, wie heißt es nochmal, Senf, which means mustard, yes. We put a splash, a generous splash like that on there. And then you take a knife and spread it all around quite generously. Yummy, yummy. Oh, das wird so gut schmecken. So. I'm a little bit stingy with the Senf right now because I don't have much left and I have a few more to go. Actually, I think I might actually go to Edeka and get some more. So here, a little more. I'm not going to Geiz aus on this. Geiz aus, das ist sowas in English. So, dann, you need the pepper. Pepper, just spread it like that. Yummy, yummy. And then you need some bacon. Speck. Put the bacon, line it in the middle like this. So. And then what you need are some pickles. Put the pickles like that in the middle. You can be a little more generous. And then some onions or some shallots. Shallots give it a more of a flavor. And what I'm not going to do this time, I'm not going to put salt in it because it's actually quite salty enough with the sauce that I'm going to make later. So now comes the tricky part, rolling it all together like this. It's like rolling a tortilla together. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. Vielleicht habe ich das so übertrieben. Look, that's too many holes there. Not good. Not good. But we can overcompensate with this. So you just roll it like this. Yes. Fine. Roll it all together. Make sure it doesn't fall out. Lecker. And then what you could do, I don't have any twine or rope at the moment, but you can use toothpicks or something else to hold it together, which I can show you later. So this one is finished. Put it to the side. Lecker. Okay, jetzt mal erstmal fertig. Tu mal die Hände waschen. Und weil ich keinen Senf mehr habe, muss ich zu Edeka. What I'm going to do now is, yeah, I've got this nice big Le Creuset pot, and then I'm going to fry these roulades. I really haven't put a toothpick or a rope around them, so I hope they stay together. But if you do it properly, they should stay together. Usually you put something around them, but because it's Easter, Edeka is full, I have absolutely no buck to go to Edeka, so I hope that this will work. So let's begin. I've already heated the pot. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, it's hot. And then I'm going to take some really good Rapsöl and put it in the pot like this. Fat. Wait till the oil gets nice and hot. I have my tongs. And then, let's see what happens. Ooh, brutzel, brutzel. Brutzel, brutzel, brutzel. So I'm just going to fry them for a couple of minutes on each side until they're just a bit brown, and take them out. It's important to not cook it too long. So I have just fried my roulades. As you can see, they were coming apart, so I put a toothpick in them to keep them together. Now the next step is to make the sauce. The yummy, yummy sauce. For the sauce, I'm going to take the same pan, and I have here celery roots, carrots, leek, shallots, and a bit of garlic. And what I'm going to do is mix this with some Tomatenmark. Tomatenmark means, I think, tomato paste in English. And what I have here is very important, red wine, dry red wine in the Spätburgunder. So the first thing to do, you can just put this in like this. Oops, make sure you turn on the stove. And what I'm going to do is put a bit of tomato paste in here. It gives a nice flavor and a nice color. So put it in like that and mix it all together. So now we're ready to, oh, that's getting a bit dark. So let's get some red wine in here. And you will see it gets rid of all this stuff at the bottom and picks up a nice meat flavor. So you're going to want to do this about at least 7 times. Do you see the tomato paste and the wine all coming together? Yeah. It's going to be a good sauce. So as I said, you want to let this simmer down. Once it simmers down, you put on the red wine again and repeat about 7 times so that all the Säure, and what do you say, the good stuff gets absorbed into the veggies. So do that about 7 times. So you see how the wine has kind of simmered down where it's almost dry? That's the time to add more wine. And just let it simmer for a couple more times. So, you see, we're after about 5 rounds. I think this should be enough for tonight. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to put the meat in like this. It'll shrivel up, don't worry. Don't forget the good juice. Put it in there. Lekker, 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 lekker. And what I've got here is rinderfond. Basically, it's like a good beef broth. And I'm just gonna pour it in like this. 1, 2, and I'm just gonna let that simmer. Don't tell anybody I'm using my hands, but that's alright, I washed them. And I'm just gonna let it simmer for about good 2 hours. Make sure you bring it to a boil first and then reduce the heat. So. Alright, so it's been simmering for a couple of hours now. what I'm gonna do is take the meat out. Oh, look how tender that is. Oh, so tender. Mmm. Oh, it's falling apart. Nein, scheiße. That's not good. But it's oh so good. So, take this out. Like that. Mmm, yummy, yummy. So you just want to get the meat out, none of the veggies. Like this. Mmm. Yummy. Whoa, look, it's so tender, it's almost falling apart. Wow, cuss. Okay, so what I want to do is get rid of the veggies. So I'm going to strain this into a bowl or a pot. So another top, whatever you call it. So I go like this. Strain it out. A tip is to squeeze the veggies because there's a lot of juice in there as well. So squish, squish, squish. Squish, squish, squish. Mash that all out. Good, so yummy. So now I have the juice. See, it's still coming out. So I just might put it there. But what I want to do after I strain it, I want to put the gravy back, the sauce back in here. Mmm. Put that there. And now I can start thickening it. So I can add, what I like to do is add some pepper. Pepper, pepper, pepper. But before I do that, I should actually schmeck it up a little bit. So, a bit of tasting, abschmecken. So, see if this is alright. Now I can use a bit of wine, so I can just turn it up a bit. Maybe a dash of wine. Just a little bit. Okay, so we see that the sauce is boiling now. What you can do, add a couple of scoops of frozen butter or like really cold butter. And what that does, it just makes the sauce a bit thicker. And butter makes it taste better as well. There's a saying, butter even makes a sofa taste good. So just stir and stir and stir, and voila, you have your sauce. And don't forget, always do your abschmecken. Wait till the butter melts a little bit first. It's really cold, so it takes a little while. But I can see what it tastes like already. Yeah, it's very good. So the last step now is to add a bit of sauce binder or sauce thickener, which I've already done. And the sauce is really good now, so all I have to do is put the meat in. And I can let that simmer for another, let's say, about 20 minutes or something like that. And this is the finished product. Tut's euch schmecken?
Lecker.
Lecker.
Gibt es bei der Gemeinde so ein gemeinsames